They'll be calling you a radical. So, cancer karma, cancer karma, cancer karma. Let's have some sake. Boris, remember when he drank the sake? Fukushima karma, Fukushima karma. I can't overstate this. How many people, the Fukushima denier scientists, are mystified, they're baffled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're puzzled, they're bewildered. How many of those people are dead? Young. Now, death is just a new beginning, yeah, but where do they go? I don't know, but who believed? Where? I want to ask all you people out there, where's your stimulus check? Anybody get any money from the government? The corporates did. The corporate CEOs did. They've got trillions already deposited. They put $5 trillion into the stock market, the biggest bailout in history. They've got their money. They all got theirs. Same old thing. 2008 on BALCO, on chemo. So remember Boris drinking his Fukushima? So maybe Gene Simmons, I mean, remember him? They call me Dr. Love. So, look, who would have believed that the United States is willing to put themselves in a FEMA camp? Let's backtrack that. Fukushima is the cause of all this. He was right. He was right. You're going to get a meltdown. It's going to unleash an energy. You have no clue what it is. And it's going to take the human genome 50 generations to adapt. 50. He says a little soft lifespans. It will extinct millions of species of life. It'll be a whole other world. But who knew socially that they engineer science fiction economics when they started slashing the interest rate? I hear this guy, I'm a financial analyst. We keep doing this, but it hasn't caused any inflation. Let's talk 20 years of inflation. You know what a car's done? Go back 20 years. I had a brand new, made in the U.S.A. Detroit freaking truck. I paid less than $20,000 for it. That thing had everything on it. That same exact truck right now is pushing $100,000. Up at least 400% 20 years. Let's talk food. Where's your soup can? Where's your soup can? Where's your soup can? Let's get the soup can. Hang on. Got to have a soup can for this one. So the soup can, the potato chip bag, all of them, they took the can and went, heep. So they made packaging half. That's 100. By the way, food prices on CPI, I used to collect and do the PPI, CPI. My boss, I remember, you say, you're deadly, you're unbelievable. Yeah, I know how the matrix works. I can do it before them. I can go look what food costs, and we can figure it out before they adjust. But they started to play their science fiction economics. That was under Bush. Well, let's go back. Bill Walmart Clinton started this, and the Contract on America. Remember those guys? Tom DeLay, Dennis Hastert, the moral majority. Where's he at? For raping children? High school students. Oh. So, the moral majority, up is down, black is white, overcompensation on BALCO, just like Trump. He says, I dodged the draft, I feel bad about it. It's like I don't drink, I don't smoke because my brother died when I was young. I mean, it's all overcompensation, Go back. I mean, I think all of you had a sleigh named Rosebud. What's he talking about? So, house. You know what rent's done in 20 years? Here in Smogden, rent's up 700-800%. Price of a house. You know what it's done? And then they base, how about salaries to county commissioners, local officials? I mean, I remember the mayor, because I did Mayor Madsen's building for him way back in the 80s. It was an unpaid position. He got a few perks. I think they make $160,000. So because property tax, that's another incentive. Municipalities, police forces. And the police force and the fire departments here, it's just, the pyramid. The top guys making insane sums of money based on property tax. Property tax has gone crazy. You're paying more taxes than ever. So here's some chump change. If you're here, we rob you $100,000. Here's $1,200 back. Inflation's gone psychotic. But there's a bigger picture to all this. The military-industrialized beast. What a jacket this is. The more I think about it, the more historic. You know, this, I'm probably going to have, this belongs in a museum. There's no doubt it belongs in a museum. This is off the USS Reagan. That's the biggest event in human history. So the karma is catching all of it. I mean, who knew that the average citizen in the United States of usury, the science fiction economics paradigm, who would have believed that they were willing to saw off maybe half of their life, at least a third of their life, for what? For what? For what? By the way, I turned 60 in the next couple of days. We're going to have a party. I want to be in California right now, working the beach. I've been emailing in the name of science. I'll sleep on my sleeping bag. Blah blah blah. You know, I won't come in contact with anyone. You know, just work the beach. They won't let me. So we're not getting reports on whales. I mean, what little bit I do know from the aquariums and, well, the volunteers is that the birthing rate epically historically collapsed. But the sonar count is still going on the Columbia, so I know those counts. It's the lowest in history. Even lower than last year's nightmare and the year before. Oh, it's been going on for a year. No, record returns in 2015, the smoking gun of Fukushima. So, Boris drinks his Fukushima sake. Karma, oh boy. What did I say this year? The year of karma, 2020. The vision is 2020. It's the year of karma. You know, they can inflate their way out of this market all they want over and over and over, and you think, yay, I got a 401k, I got some money, blah, blah, I'm double. Good luck. You traded in your health for some asshole you never melts wealth. I would have never believed it, that people were willing to go along. What a social experiment this is. You know, the coronavirus, oh, it's real. You know the official name, it's not even COVID, Kobe. The official name is SARS-2. When's SARS-1? SARS-2 happened in 2003. What happened to it? It mutated. I don't know. But I call this the Fukushima flu. This isn't SARS. SARS, how many people did SARS-1 kill in 2003? This is a whole different animal. Why? Fukushima, again, Einstein. I like how everybody just quantum leaps over that. Kevin Semmelweis. Everybody, the scientist community, everybody just jumps over that. Full-blown out meltdowns never happened in the history of mankind. Not at Chernobyl, not at Mayak, not at 3 Mile Island, not even close. This is biggest disaster since Chernobyl. This is billions of Chernobyls. These are full-blown out nuclear fucking meltdowns. Full-blown out. Never got a handle on it. Pushing to, well, that was John Holden. Look him up. The eugenicist. Let it go on. Let it kill. Let it destroy the ecology. Let it. That's what he said. So, this mutation comes out of a fish, out of the ocean next to Fukushima, right where the meltdowns are happening. You know, all this post-Fukushima. How about the Fukushima fires in Northern California? So, I listened to the Ford fire chief, and he says, we thought at first it was like 13 different people struck a match, but then we realized the atmosphere simultaneously caught fire from sparks, from power line, from whatever. When the atmosphere literally catches fire, it's plutonium. You spray radio Roundup all over. How sweet is this for the gassers, Monsanto and Roundup? You know, they're getting ready to do their big, massive settlement. You know, the government's orchestrated. If the government wouldn't have stepped in on this, they would have been down. They would have been over. But that's what the government does, the United States corporates. They protect Wells Fargo, they protected BP, they protected, the 9/11 terrorists, Now they're protecting, so they've reneged on all their settlements. How perfect. What timing for them? The gassers, you do realize these are the exact identical same people. They were gassing on the fields. I mean, the Browning right here, me and my grandson talk a lot about. John Browning's the guy here, right here in Ogden. That gun is the greatest weapon of mass destruction in history until the AK-47 was invented. And that's the inventor's words. But they were gassing. He was a gas. Who? Bear. Hitler's freaking, before even Hitler's, reign. The gassers. They're the same people. They built the nuclear reactors. They're, you know the motto. Vengeance will be ours. Okay. Easter. Passover. My birthday this year. Huh. Whoa. Who would have known? Wow, it's like living in the Twilight Zone. All I gotta say is karma is real. And death? Off to a black hole called hell, you know. So, the gassers are out. The karma is real. I can't believe how people... I'm blown away, to be actually. I think about it. The ecology, everybody was so passionate about the ocean. You know, it's all I can do to keep waiting for you. It's all I can do. Everybody was so passionate for so many years about the ocean, you know, a generation. What happened? They socially engineered them into trading all that in for a mortgage and a shiny coffin, going in a circle, chasing their tail. Total disconnection from the ecology, total disconnection from everything. Who would have believed it? Not me. So, pass out the smallpox blankets, Bill Gates. I like how you go along with that whole dynamic. God, look at his bloodlines. Where's the tag on your smallpox? Oh, there it is. Pass out the smallpox blankets. You can deny my work all you want. I've proven it. Kevin Semmelweis Blanche, My Place in Time. This is the greatest science in history. Baffled, mystified, stumped, perplexed, cutting up wells. We'll get back to you. That's not science. That's asymmetric to science. It's the opposite. My work is real science. It's the greatest PhD in human history. It's the greatest. Well, that's what it is. You mix radio roundup, you mix nuclear fallout, who's never happened. This is what you get. And it's not going away. It's going to happen, and then they can just keep flating their way out, just keep looting the country. You know the debt's going to go over $30 trillion as soon as this bailout goes onto the balance sheet. It's going over 30. Remember when Trump used to say, well, I understand if we go over $30 trillion, this is when he's running, that we become a debtor nation. Third world American, overdeveloped country. Don't drink the water. What a clown circus. What a freak show we live in. You traded in your health for somebody you never met in your entire lives. Wealth. Not me. Stand tuned.